Hello everyone, welcome to GGRA30 Tutorial 4. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. This exercise is intended to introduce you to procedures for connecting to, loading, and examining vector data using a GIS project, in this case from an online PostGIS database. Configuring basic layer symbology for vector data in QGIS, and labeling vector features in QGIS. For this tutorial exercise, a PostGIS database has been set up containing 4 geographic data tables. Here is the information you need to connect to the database and access the layers. I'll tell you how to use them in section 3.1. Now we are going to look at the 4 procedures today. First, we are going to connect to the database and access the layers for this tutorial. In the QGIS browser panel, right-click on the PostGIS option and select New Connection. Fill in the database connection parameters using the information provided in Section 2. Name could be any text label that will help you remember which dataset this connection is for. And you will need information in section 2 to fill in host and the database. And you will need to enter the username and the password. You can save them. Click on OK to save the new database connection. Now you can see the connection in the browser panel. Once you have established the connection to the database, you can add database layers to your project. In the browser panel, click the small triangle to list all the layers in the database. Select all of them and add them to your project. Now you can see a map showing 4 layers. Right-click on the weather stations layer in Layers list. You will see a menu. You can try to open Attribute Table, which allows you to view the attribute data. And you can also open Properties, which allows you to adjust some configuration items. Each vector layer consists of location data shown on the map and attributes describing characteristics of each feature in the layer. The attributes are stored in fields which are typed data variables. In this section, we will inspect them. Right-click on the Weather Stations layer and select Open Attribute Table. The layer's attribute table will be displayed in a new window showing the different fields. By clicking on any column headers, you can sort the entire table according to the values in that column. You can also sort name. You can select individual features or groups of features. When a feature is selected, the row in the attribute table will be highlighted in blue, and the feature will be highlighted in bright yellow on the map. The Edit Select menu includes an options to deselect all features, which is useful when you don't want the map showing the yellow highlights. Next, I'm going to introduce how to configure layer symbology. Right-click the Weather Stations layer entry, select Properties. Make sure Symbology tab is selected. Click on the Simple Marker label to access a more complete set of graphic adjustments, including fill color, border color, Click on Apply or OK to save your changes. You can also right-click on a polygon layer and to adjust the fill and the stroke colors of the layer. We are giving Ontario Lakes blue. You can also adjust the fill style of polygon features layers. Right now it's solid. We change it to vertical. And we'll try dense. And if you are done, just click Apply and click OK to close the dialog. In addition to adjusting the symbols used to display features in a data layer, it is sometimes useful to add text labels to a layer to clarify data. We are going to add first a simple label to each feature in the weather station layer, and then a label created using an expression. Open the weather station's layers properties. Select Labels. Use the pull-down menu and select Single Labels. And we select Name here. We can also adjust many properties of the displayed labels. For example, text, buffer, background, rendering, placement. Click on OK or Apply. Now you can see each station has a label. Now we use expression to add labels. Open Properties. Go to Label and select Single Labels. Click on the expression icon. Open the string category and find the Format function. Double-click the function name to start to create the function in the expression panel. You can also select Fields and insert it into the function. Now we are going to fill out the expression by typing in. Click OK. The new labels should appear. Next, we are going to adjust map extent to show a smaller region. Use the pan and zoom controls on the QGIS GUI. Adjust the map extent to show a smaller section of the province. Note that the text size of the labels does not change as you adjust the map to show a larger or a smaller region. So you can adjust the text symbols, text properties after you have your final map. Finally, create a page layout using the print layout. See Tutorial 3 instructions if you do not remember how to create a layout. In particular, you can add a legend showing the layers of your map, a title for your map, and a label containing your name and student number. That's all for today's tutorial. Thank you.